The newest contender in this race is Holly Garner, the current chief deputy at the Blair County Sheriff's Department. Garner is out at the polls today looking for a write-in for the Democratic ticket. We do know that there is a body down there, but they haven't been able to get it out at this time. I'm live along White Bridge Road in Frankstown Township, and the Juniata River is just a couple yards behind me here. Now, this person that was found in the river has not been identified at this time. That's right, ABCD wants to form a group to mentor new entrepreneurs to fill empty storefronts like this one. Now they want to build blossoming businesses throughout Blair County and downtown Altoona, like this one here. It's called the Railroad City Brewing Company. The new program is called the First Frontier Network. Chief Mercer has been in law enforcement for the past 29 years, and he's seen technology change, and this is the next step. Allegheny Township police tell me that a man was driving into Duncansville on Plank Road when he swerved into the northbound lanes and hit supporting cables of a pole. Now that pole cracked, bringing down live wires. John, I-99 northbound between Bald Eagle and Grays Woods is still shut down, but police have just left the scene, so hopefully that roadway will open up here momentarily. Gone 2017 may be over now, but they're still continuing to fundraise. You can find that link on our website, wearecentralpa.com. Bus drivers and bus contractors plan on going to Monday night's school board meeting to talk about concerns with the bus contract moving forward. Amanda, the road is partially blocked off here along Spruce Street. Police tell me that this middle house right behind me caught fire and then spread to the other two homes on the other side. Altoona Fire Chief Tim Heilman says the trucks were able to use their deck guns to get these flames out and save these three homes. Without those deck guns, he says the whole block could have been at risk. Heilman says it's believed the fire is accidental. He says the owners were renovating inside the house. I'm told all of the residents made it out of the home safely. The owner of the first house says he had several animals inside, but all but one, he says, made it out as far as he knows. It appears the fire is out, but firefighters have been in and out of these three homes checking for hot spots. The fire inspector is on scene as well as AMED. The Red Cross is here as well, assisting this family of 8 that was in that middle home. Again, everyone made it out safely. We'll keep you up to date with information as soon as we get it. Blair County is investing just over $10,000 to enhance planning initiatives and exercises to help prepare for a railway accident. Blair County Director of Public Safety Mark Taylor says what happened in Hindman, Bedford County could happen here.
Being a bigger county here with even more people that would need evacuated, certainly it brings everything front and center. And makes you go back, look at your plan and say, okay, if this was in Altoona, how would we react?
Commissioner Ted Beam says railroads are important to the local economy, but it can be a risk, especially if tankers carry hazardous materials.
The material that passes through this area on railroads is vital to the operation of our country, so to speak, and it has to be moved, and rail is the safest way to move it, however accidents occur. So we have to be ready.
Taylor says it's important for Blair County to have an emergency plan in place, especially with several towns like Altoona that has railroad tracks going right through town.
It's no secret we've had some derailments here in the city. Fortunately, none of them have involved hazardous materials, so we've been very, very fortunate.
Beam hopes this doesn't happen in Blair County, but...
And an accident can happen, and it could be a very tragic thing at any time, and we want to be prepared.
Commissioners asked Taylor if railroad accidents involving hazardous waste is something first responders are specifically trained for.
No, and that's more the reason to have a good plan. Because they aren't something that the responders are used to going to each and every day like they would a fire or a vehicle accident or an emergency medical call.
All county agencies such as fire departments, law enforcement, and ambulance services will be invited to help build the plan. In Hollidaysburg, Karina Cheung, WTAJ News.
5,622.
That's the total number of ice luminaries collected for the Light Up State College event. Folks who organized the massive display were thrilled to top the original record held by a town in Sweden, which was 2,561.
I am floored. This is above and beyond all our wildest expectations.
Natalie Pearson was there with her sister Amelia and some friends. They loved the end result.
It was really fun to meet them, and I really like watching them, but I really want to walk through them already.
They're so pretty.
Volunteers and organizers started collecting the ice luminaries around 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and now Saturday evening, if you take a look, it's a sea of ice luminaries.
It's all about collaboration and cooperation and community spirit, and that's the maker movement to a T.
A $50,000 grant awarded to Make Space helped create the luminary kits. Folks at the event were proud regardless of the outcome and appreciated the view.
I think I like seeing them all lit, and I like knowing that we almost broke the world record if we didn't, and if we did, then that's awesome.
There are specific rules when it comes to counting the ice luminaries.
The commissioners walked through, and we had someone take notes for everyone that was out.
Subtract that number from the total number of luminaries and you find the grand total. Now the results will be sent to World Guinness for approval. In downtown State College, Karina Cheung, WTAJ News. The newest contender in this race is Holly Garner, the current chief deputy at the Blair County Sheriff's Department. Garner is out at the polls today looking for a write-in for the Democratic ticket. Holly Garner was passing out these write-in cards across Blair County Tuesday, looking to snag the Democratic vote. Garner says she's been in charge of the department these last few months and is confident in her leadership abilities. She says her priority is her staff.
We have a wonderful group of men and women, and I feel that a leader should support their staff in everything that they do, and I just want to make sure that they're taken care of. That is the biggest reason that I'm running, is to make sure that they're taken care of, as well as the citizens of Blair County.
On the Republican ticket, it's a heated contest between Duncansville Police Chief James Ott and former Blair County Chief Deputy Sam McClure. We caught up with Ott when he was voting this morning at the Duncansville Community Center.
I've shown that I'm a good community leader. My history proves itself. I've got an untarnished record for working in the community, working with our elected officials, working with the community and my officers.
Former Chief Deputy Sam McClure was out at the polls looking for support as well. He was fired from the department in March for sexual harassment. McClure says he's ready for the job and won't need training.
I have been there. I have done that. I know how to run this department. We will run it positively with all the members of county government and ensure the safety of our county continues to thrive.
I'll be keeping an eye on this race all night. For those who are heading out to vote, the polls are still open. But for now, reporting live in Hollidaysburg, Karina Cheung, WTAJ News.